This video is about choice supportive bias. The name of the bias itself tells us that you will be supporting a choice. Well, let's move on with the details. But before I continue with the video, a reminder to drink plenty of water. And we tend to think of our decisions as the best possible decisions, even when they are not. You will downplay any fault that comes with your choice, and you will find any flaws possible for the other options. That is one side of the choice supportive bias. If you just say that, you will be correct, but not completely correct. Another part of this bias is that after you have made a decision about something, you don't even look back at it. You don't even think about whether the decision you already made was right or not. Your inherent belief is that your choice is the right choice. So, after making the decision, you are going to think that you are right to make that specific decision. In fact, the other option is really bad. So bad that you sometimes don't even think about it. So, why does this happen? The thing about making any choice, absolutely any type of choice, is that we need to pick the best option. And our brain has the tendency to protect us from any negative emotions. So, if we think on it too hard and end up thinking that we chose wrong, we are going to feel regret. And that is not the best feeling in the world. So, we will not think about our choice in the first place. And even if we do, we are likely to think that we made the best possible decision we could have. It can go as far as to a level that we don't even remember the other options, and our memories even play a role in making us believe that we picked the best possible choice. Okay, so far we have learned that choice supportive bias helps us avoid regrets. We think our choice is the best after making the decision. What can be wrong with that? We have already made that decision. There is nothing changing that. If we don't look back at our choice that we have made critically, we are not going to be able to identify any potential problems there at all. Then, what will happen is that we are going to make similar decisions again and again. If there is a better option out there, even after you have made a particular choice, you can actually make a better informed decision later in life. It is all about improving. Just because we have made a bad choice does not mean we cannot make any good choices in the future. And the only way to do that would be to think critically about the choices you have already made. Alright, example time. There will be a few examples. You might relate to one of them, or you might not. First one, you went grocery shopping. Your goal is to buy vegetables and start eating healthier. You go there and do that. Then, just before getting out, you see some packages of chocolate neatly kept around right before the cash register. They do that for a reason, by the way. You end up making an impulse purchase. You end up buying chocolate with your vegetables. You might not even think about it that much. Or you might think about it a little later, after the purchase. Or your significant other or your roommate or even your parents are going to question you that why did you buy the chocolate if you are trying to lead a healthier lifestyle. You are going to try to justify your choice with one of the following explanations. Well, chocolate is healthy for you, but you did not buy the healthy kind. Second, I am going to eat healthy, so a little bit of chocolate is not going to hurt anybody. That's not the healthiest option. Third, it's my personal business. You don't need to check on why I bought chocolate in the first place. You can provide so many more excuses for the choice you just made. But if you are serious about it, you will probably see that buying that pack of chocolates were probably not the best choice you ever made. And if you reflect on it, you are likely to not make that choice a second time when you go for grocery shopping. Another example. You are going to buy a laptop and you bought one. Now, only after 3 months of use, you are facing some issues with it. The battery life is not great. The performance has slowed down a lot. Now, you are probably not even going to think about your purchase decision. You are likely to think that all laptops have the same issue. But does it though? In 3 months, what you need to do is you need to check with your friends and acquaintances that are also using laptops like you and see if they are having similar issues like yourself. Although you are not likely to buy a laptop every week, properly analyzing this issue is going to help you make a better purchase decision next time. Another example. You are searching for a job, for entry-level job, and you got 2 offers. Both of them are really good. Yes, you are awesome. You learned so much from watching this channel that you got 2 job offers at once. Both of them are at the same position. But the location of the office for job 1 is closer to your home. So your commute will not take that long. And the other one pays just a little more. You end up choosing the one with a little more payment. Well, of course, money, no question about it. But once you really think about it, if you worked for a while in the other company, you would have gotten a promotion anyway. Then the salary difference would have been negligible. And longer commute does decrease the overall happiness in our lives. But you're not going to think about it, are you? You already made your decision. What's the point in doing that? The choice supportive bias is going to stop you from thinking about it. But it is still good to think on your decisions properly. Even if you are happy with your decision, looking back at your choice is not going to hurt you that much. And it is in turn going to help you understand the situation better and make better decisions later in your life. Now let's talk about another completely hypothetical example. You are a business student and you have taken marketing major in your undergraduates. You are not doing your concentration in marketing. Let's only talk about marketing major here. There are 3 mandatory courses and a lot of elective courses that you have to choose from. The 3 mandatory courses are mandatory. You have to do them. And out of all of the elective courses, you have to pick 3 more. There are a lot of courses, and you can learn a lot from all of them. Which one out of these are you going to choose? Well, the first one is a no-brainer. You have to choose brand management. That is a pretty important concept. Then you have new product development. You have taken a couple of operations management courses, so you have some idea on new product development. You don't need to take that course. And digital marketing, well, of course, you are doing a minor in MIS. You don't really need digital marketing. That was the right call, wasn't it? And next, it starts getting trickier. Marketing channels. You can learn a lot from marketing channels, but you feel like you have learned about the channels already from the introductory courses in marketing, right? Then you have sales management. Sales management is just talking about how to make sales. You already know about that from the mandatory courses, don't you? And service marketing is important. You are interested in service marketing, and in today's market, every marketing manager needs to have a good idea on service marketing. And of course, in globalized market, international marketing is really important. So you end up picking these 3 electives for your major. And there are other 3 that you have to take as mandatory. So you made the right decision. Okay? Okay. Again, that was a completely hypothetical example. The next portion of this video is about how do you defeat this bias. If you have watched the video up until this point entirely, you already know about this bias. So, you are one step closer to beating this bias. It is how it is. And you have to remember that you need to reflect on your decisions even after you have made it. It can make you uncomfortable, and you might even end up regretting your choice. But it will help you make better decisions in the future. Even when you make a wrong decision, the end result can end up being a positive one. That does not make your decision a right one. Example, you decide to study for only 30 minutes for a test. And in the exam, the topics you learned about were there. You were able to easily pass that test. Does that mean you made the right decision to not study the subject material properly? No. You need to realize that studying for 30 minutes before every single test is not the best option. Even if you're lucky in one test, you won't be all the time. And that's it. That is all I'm going to talk about choice supportive bias. You have the tendency to support your own choice more than you probably should. You can like this video. You can share this video. You can subscribe to this channel and click on the bell icon. That way, the next time I upload a video, YouTube will tell you that I did so. And you can see what I have uploaded about. If you don't like that, you can unsubscribe easily. And if you do like it, you can watch that. By the way, the next video is going to be about inbound and outbound marketing. I also have a Patreon account. If you want to support me over there, you can do that. Now, for bonus, the Spanish word for choice is elección. Elección. That was it. A short bonus. This is the official end of this video. Thank you very much for watching if you are still watching. And lastly, I hope you have learned something new today. Goodbye for now.